Hey, hi, hello. I am about to edit this video and I realized I did not film an intro. So this is me filming an intro after we just got done taking Calvin for a walk and it's like 18 degrees outside, so that's nice. Anyway, in this video, I decided to kind of recreate a Trader Joe's new item called garlic gondolas, which I have not tried, but I've seen. And it's essentially a baguette they have like cut out and then put a bunch of garlic inside of it. So I did that. And then I made homemade meatballs and kind of made garlic gondola meatball sub things. And I'm going to tell you right now, they were not perfect, but they tasted really good. And this is a lesson to everyone to just try whatever the heck you want in the kitchen and see what happens. So just come along with me and make the bread and the meatballs and all the things and see how it turns out in the end. All right, let's go. I'm gonna be very honest and tell you that I am not even 100% sure what I'm doing, because I'm making this recipe up. I mean, this dough recipe is not made up. The garlic gondola meatball sub things, 100% made up. The recipe says to divide this into three baguettes. I only have a two loaf baguette pan, so I think I'm gonna do 4 small ones because I feel like that makes the most sense. I could just lift the camera up, but I mean, this is like more of my personality, so I'm gonna do 4. I think I'm just gonna wing it. Just wing it. Wing it, people, wing it. Okay, so I have baked my baguettes, and there is an issue with my baguettes, and I know what it is, and I know that it's my start. It looks fine actually from here. You can't tell too bad, but it's kind of gummy, but I mean it's not inedible, it's fine. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them all like this, and then I'm gonna scoop out the bread on the inside, and I'm gonna turn that into the breadcrumbs that I need for the meatballs. And then I'm basically just gonna kind of have the shell of the baguettes for the gondolas, and then we're gonna go from there. If you're interested in how I'm going to do the breadcrumbs from the inside of this, I'm essentially just gonna scoop out all the bread part, turn my oven to like 250 degrees, and put the breadcrumbs in there, or the bread, for 25 to 30 minutes, and it'll make breadcrumbs, and then I'll use that in the meatballs. So that is my plan. All right, I'm gonna make the meatballs. I have my oven preheated to 400. Whoa. And I just have 80/20 ground beef. I know some people like to use ground pork with their meatballs. Sometimes my stomach has an issue with pork, so we're going beef. Also, I will leave the exact recipe for these meatballs in the description below, because I'm kind of winging it, but I'll leave the recipe. Got a pound of ground beef, a 1/4 cup of minced up onion, 1 egg beaten. I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of the breadcrumbs from my sourdough. I'm gonna do some black pepper. A teaspoon of salt. And it does call for minced garlic, but I just, I dehydrated some garlic over the summer, and I ran out of garlic powder, which is my own garlic powder. So I just ground some garlic powder up. So I'm gonna add about a good amount of garlic powder. That'll be good. And then it does call for like 2 tablespoons of parsley, if that is your thing. I do have some, so I will put it in. And then I'm gonna mix it all together, and we're gonna put it on a sheet. We're going to put it on a sheet and bake it for about 20 minutes. All right, I did go ahead and roll up these meatballs slightly better than the cookie scoop. So I'm gonna bake them at 400 for 22 minutes. All right, so for the garlic gondolas, they are not garlicified yet. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some butter, melt it, spread it on the inside, and then take some of the garlic powder that the garlic like grew in my garden, dehydrated it, turn it into powder. I'm gonna spread that on top of the butter, and then I have some provolone cheese that I think I'm going to kind of put on the side, and then I'm gonna bake it for maybe like 5, 6, 7 minutes, just so it's melty, and then we're gonna call it good. So I will show you the process. Again, I'm just making this up. I have no idea what I'm really doing, but I suspect it will work. So just come along with me. Okay, I decided to do this. Jonathan's here. He's trying to be quiet. And he's just sneaking in some cheese. I'm not going to show all of these because you don't want to watch that. But I'm going to take these and take this butter. I might need more butter. I don't know. I did 2 tablespoons. And kind of just spread it all over the inside. Yeah. And then, yeah. And I have the oven preheated to 350. And then we really like this Trader Joe's provolone. So use whatever cheese you want. And I think I'm really making this up. These are kind of hard to work with. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Sure. Just gonna shove the cheese in. Like this. I don't know if anyone can see what I'm really doing. But kind of like that. It's not pretty. But it's fine. But I'm gonna do that with the rest of these. And then bake it for, like I said, maybe like 5 minutes. And then we should be good to go. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm making it up. Hey John B, you wanna come over here and help me? Does that seem like enough meatball?
Yeah, there's been plenty of meatballs.
And then I'll scoop sauce on it and put it back in the oven for like 5 minutes. And call it good. Sure. And this is sauce that I canned from the tomatoes that I grew in my garden. John B is staring at the deer outside. The homemade everything. Is it good? Is it a garlic gondola?
Sure.
I don't know.
I might know.
Does it taste garlicky? Are the meatballs good? You got some good sauce from the garden? I'm gonna tell you that this meal took a very long time. Like 2.5 days.
Well, pretty good.
So it's not for the faint of heart. Is it worth it? He's hungry, clearly. So you have anything to say about it as you keep...
I have a napkin.
You need a napkin. Okay, we're gonna take a pause.
But,
Hold on. We're gonna take a pause.
No,
oh.
It's really garlicky. Like, almost tastes like garlic bread with meatball sub.
I'm pretty sure that's basically what it is. Like, I think that's what the Trader Joe's one is. I think, essentially.
What's it taste like to me? It's got really good garlic. The cheese is really good, and it's like, you know, like buttery garlic on the bottom.
Yeah, because it kind of leaked through. Do you think homegrown garlic is more garlicky than the store garlic?
Very much so.
I would agree. It's like more spicy. So if everyone has the ability to grow some garlic, I would highly recommend it. It's easy. You don't have to do anything other than plant it and then take it out. That's it. Anyway.
You have to water it?
I don't. And it always turns out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the last bite at the end, but it's like very
Hold
like
on, let me see if we
cheesy
can zoom
and,
in.
Like, you can tell there it's like really cheesy
Yeah.
garlic bready.
And I used the whole, whoa, that was like zoomed in on your mouth. And I used the whole thing. Like, I scooped out the inside of the bread and then turned that into breadcrumbs for the meatball subs, or the meatballs. So, it was a...
And the bread's crispy, but it's not like overly chewy.
Yeah. Calvin probably sees those deer. Alright, well, this video is probably really long. So, we're just gonna end it here. And I'm gonna go actually eat my meatball sub now. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!